fall, it's chilly, I want something warm and cozy, so this is what I came up with. Alright, start by chopping your veggies. Please note, I forgot to add the garlic in this photo, but there definitely will be garlic. Now the potatoes I'm just roughly chopping because they're going to go in their own pot because I thought this recipe would be great with mashed potatoes. And I'm going to add about a spoonful of the veggie better than bullion. It's probably too much. Oh well. Hey, there's the garlic. Now measure out 1 cup of green lentils. I prefer green because they keep their shape, and you kind of want that for this recipe. And of course, chop up that garlic. Alright, vegan butter in the pan, and you guessed it, let's saute our garlic and onion. Add the herbs. I was lazy today, I confess, and I didn't chop mine up. I'm just going to pull them out whole before I serve. Feel free to do that, or chop yours up and leave them in. And now for the star of the show, the mushrooms. That's the best part. Add a few drops of liquid smoke. I promise you, you're going to love it. Give a little stir. And then 1 teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. I wish you could smell this. It already smells so good. Now I'm going to add about a teaspoon of this McCormick Umami seasoning with mushroom and onion. I use this on everything. I love this stuff. Add the carrots. And now you can add the cup of lentils. I'm going to add a little pepper. And we're going to drizzle in some soy sauce. Let's add a little bit of the vegetarian better than bullion, about a spoonful. Give it some richness. The manufacturer calls for 1 cup of lentils to 1.5 cups of water. I'm actually going to add 2 cups of water here because I want a little bit more sauce to this dish. We're going to thicken it up later. Here's what's great about vegan cooking. You can taste test your recipe at any point. It's not like you have to wait for something to cook all the way through before it's safe. Now bring to a boil and cover for about 15 to 20 minutes or until the lentils are fork tender. This recipe needs something green. Peas. And now for the thickening. So we're going to make a slurry. We're going to add, I use about a spoonful of cornstarch to about a 1/4 cup of water. And we're going to bring this to a slow rolling boil. Let's switch gears to the mashed potatoes. Now there's really no measurements behind this. I kind of dump out the water and leave enough in there to where I think it's going to make the mashed potatoes creamy. Now you could add like plant milk if you wanted to, but I didn't want that today, so I'm just using the water, and I'm going to add a little bit of vegan butter and whip. I was really craving like a thick, hearty, comforting, warming, stew-like meal where I could dunk chunks of bread. And this hit the mark.